Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina would appear to be a far cry from the classics, but Chaucer would be very proud of the fight that his Chanticleers will bring to the Teal. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on another team from the SEC, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Sooners will kick it away to start us off. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Chanticleers offense will start this game off. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
That QB catches the ball, throws the screen right now. Maybe have a little bit of space if he can get a block. And the receiver just absolutely drops it right on the money. Bad play. Listen, this is where I'm going to my receiver and be like, bro, it's all right. I got you. I believe in you. I'm going to feed you more opportunities later.
Here's the handoff. On the move at the 30. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats, because he is not easy to bring down.
How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. They're getting this guy lathered up. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. 3:25. He's looking to throw. And it's intercepted. He tried to set up the screen, and the defense was right there. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Sooners!
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And, Dave, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field.
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
That last incompletion leaves them with 2nd and 10 from the 21. Wide out in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, Dave, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. The Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
Right away after picking up the 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They'll leave it with him. Tackle is made after the first down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different and give this offense something to think about.
Waste of time.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Finds a spot in the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Motion from the offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And into the end zone, and they will score. Touchdown, Chanticleer.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Sooners offense has the ball for the first time. And what a great matchup we have of two highly productive runners, David.
And I like the competition aspect of this, Reese. Like, I'm watching what you're doing on the other side, and I'm going to prove I'm a better running back than you. Both these guys are looking to be the man today.
And both guys can go the distance, right? These two running backs seem to get better as the game goes on. So which defense can be more physical, step up, and at least slow the other guy down?
Jet sweep to the receiver.
I love defenses that can game tackle. How about the defense getting a lot of hats to the football? That receiver's a fast dude. But this defense, they've got a lot of team speed themselves, and they showed it right there.
Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Now rolling to the left. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. The Sooners will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just trucks through it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Line gets set, first down. Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
The give to the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gather maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. And he's brought down after a nice gain. He now has 85 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. And the Chanticleers with the 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. To the ground to try to move the chains. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Coastal Carolina! They'll try to add another to their lead.
Hey, Reese, we know the fullback's job. He's in there to block consistently, so it's a nice job by the offense, slipping him out of the backfield, throwing him a bone, he catches it, does the rest, and gets into the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Caught close to the marker. It's Hale. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. He's right on target. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Looking to pass on second down. Works the middle of the field. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll throw it on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And the ball is picked off. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Finds the tight end, and they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Discards a man. He's off to the races. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you. You're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
He's looking to throw it. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The shot that clears come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man on the outside.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
That last completion sets him up on second down. On the ground, it's Newman. And the shot to clears get it past the sticks. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. He wants to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
And now on second down for this offense. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never develops.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Strikes the blow. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Ball in the air, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. Bringing it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Makes his man miss. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Trying the left side. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The Sooners want to crank the tempo. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. He's got it. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They'll put the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Give to the running back. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Breaks the tackle. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
They'll try it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Leaves it with the running back. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Quick strike complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot up over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it.
As a quarterback, you've got to be precise when throwing these corner routes. You cannot leave the ball short or that thing is getting picked. So nice job by the QB putting enough air under the ball to give his wide receiver a chance.
They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Right back to him on the ground. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the 1st down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that 1st down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Going to the ground. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They're lining up to boot it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. The give. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Might be looking to run. Trying to make magic with his feet. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Finds his man down the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Sooners are rolling down the field. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Firing to the right, complete.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Scrambling away. Runs through a tackle. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. The Sooners moving quickly to the line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Gets some yardage and gets down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it on the run. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. He's got a little room. He'll pick up 6 out to the 13.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Fights his way for a couple, but stopped short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He's going to pass. Got his man in the middle.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. He's looking to throw it. Back open in the middle. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Coming after it. Unleashes one. Complete to the right. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Getting some heat. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Got it! He is stopped short of the line to gain. The 4th down try goes awry, and that might just do it. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our